In the winter months, many animals migrate south or enter hibernation as a way to survive harsh conditions. But what happens to the resident species that stick around northern Wisconsin? I spoke with naturalist John Bates to find out how white-tailed deer survive extremely cold temperatures.
The winter we've been having so far is normal. We're actually getting cold weather, which is painful, but also necessary.
When it comes to winter survival, one animal stands out among the rest.
The species most people care most about in the Northwoods is white-tailed deer.
To prepare for winter, deer go through a few physical changes, starting with their coat.
Deer add a heavier coat. They add hollow hairs versus solid hairs for the winter, so it's a greater insulating value. Their fur is a little darker, so it absorbs more heat.
Another critical adaptation in deer is the amount of fat they put on during the fall, which can make a big difference in survival.
Who dies of starvation in the winter? First and foremost are fawns. Second are big bucks. Why? Because during the rut, they'll lose 20% or so of their weight and be not putting on fat because they're out chasing the woman. So they'll actually die earlier than the does because they don't have as much fat.
That fat serves as an essential source of energy as deer shift their diet when the seasons change.
They eat on average 5 pounds of woody browse a day. So they've changed from a grazer in the summer of green plants, there aren't any green plants anymore fundamentally, to becoming a browser.
This means during the winter, deer survive on plant buds, twigs, and bark. And to stay warm, deer often take shelter in conifer forests.
So underneath a conifer cover, there's less wind, the temperature is somewhat lower just because it's basically a bit of a ceiling, if you will. There's far less snow underneath the conifer cover, so that's where they spend their winter.
Although not every deer will survive harsh winters, Bates says it's a natural balance that benefits the Northwoods ecosystem.
Deer need to be, their population needs to be balanced, more so than what many folks want from an ecological standpoint, because they have an oversized impact on understory species.
Reporting in the Northwoods, Lily Alstein, Newswatch 12.